At the end of every job interview, they ask you, do you have any questions for us? Good answer number 1 is, how did this position become available? Good answer number 2 is, what changes do you see coming down the pike for this industry? Now, another thing you could talk about, which is very good, because, a lot of times they won't just be satisfied with one question that you ask. I'll expect you to maybe ask 2 or 3. A great question to ask is to talk about challenges. What challenges do you see for the person in this role? That's a great question to ask, because then they start talking to you about the role. Dealing with customers is probably going to be their biggest priority. They say something like this, and you can respond to it. You can say, great, because I have a lot of customer service experience. I'm great at dealing with customers. I'm happy that you said that. This is a great question to ask. It's going to be the biggest challenge for this role. And like usual, you could extend that to this company or this industry. What's the biggest challenge you see for this company in the next couple of years? That's a great question. Number 1, they will probably have an opinion on that, so they will have a lot to say. Number 2, they are interested in talking about that. It affects them. It's not some random thing that doesn't have to do with anything. It's directly pertinent to this. It's directly pertinent to them. They'll have a lot to say. It's also an intelligent question, because if you end up being the person they choose, this will be of primary concern to you. So great question is the challenge question. So a lot of these things, as I say, you could talk about the role, you could talk about the organization, or you could talk about the history. Challenges for the role, challenges for the organization, challenges for the industry. If you can't think of anything else to say, there's your 3 questions. And by the time they get through talking about these, the time will have passed. So there you go.